Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? How is everyone? Hello, Mom, Chantel, Christopher, Bonnie. Hello, hello. Are you guys still guessing on who the guest is today? Oh, I don't know. I don't know who it could be. Bev B. Hi, sweetie. Are you guys getting tired of me yet? You guys getting tired? No, it's not Chris. No, 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 no. It's not Chris. I will give you gender. It is a female. And I've been trying to get her on the channel for a long time now. Hello, wifey. Nope, it's not Stacy either. You guys have no clue. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys have no clue, no clue. Where's my papers? Before I put my arm in my glue again. Not a good thing. I don't want to put my arm in my glue again. Working and lurking. Awesome, awesome. All right, are you guys ready? You guys ready? I have been waiting so long to get this lovely, lovely lady on my channel, and we finally coordinated a time, a date, place, and it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Let's say hello to my guest.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Bonnie. How are you?
I'm good now. I'm here.
Yeah, I know. Finally, right? Finally. I have been trying to get coordinated with Bonnie for what, like a month now?
Yeah, it's been rough.
It's been like a month, and I'm like, I've got to get you on my channel.
I was there for a minute at first, but then I had to go,
Yeah.
The older one stopped by, and I was like, oh, I don't get
Ah.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Bonnie was supposed to be part of my birthday bash, but unfortunately, life happens, right?
I had
It
to work.
happens. So she literally came into the live right as I was going out.
I know. I was like, I was late to the party.
Hi, Chaotic. How are you, sweetie? So,
Hi,
yes,
Bev.
finally, I got the lovely, lovely Bonnie Adams from, okay, I can never get your channel right.
I know. It's long.
Create, inspire. Okay, you do it.
Craft, create, inspire with Bonnie.
That's it.
I had to make
I
it
never get
difficult.
it right. It's like I know the words, but I just don't know where they go.
I know. And then everybody's like, who's that? Because they really can't see all of my name at the end. And I'm just like, it's Bonnie Adams. It's me. I just changed my name.
So how are you? You are, if I remember correctly, you are in Delaware?
Yes, I'm right smack in the middle of the peninsula near Salisbury. I live in Delaware on the Delaware side.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
So
nice
next
here
time I go
today.
to Ocean City, I'm calling you.
Yeah, come here. Yeah, you better.
I'm calling you.
A
Next
lot of
time I go
people
to
do a drive-by. Just drive by, give me a hug on their way. I'm 45 minutes inland.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, my parents now they live in Bishopville, which is like 6 minutes away from Ocean City.
Wow. Hi, Linka. Thank you, Christopher. Yes, I have Bonnie's channel link scrolling across the bottom of the screen there.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Christopher also put in Bonnie's link. Let's get her some subs, guys. Let's get her some subs. Okay, I just checked her channel out this morning. She is at 57. So we need to.
I haven't done much because we're currently moving in the mother-in-law, so we've been like condensing stuff and moving stuff and unpacking stuff and packing stuff.
Yeah,
it's a process, but we're getting it done.
Awesome. Bonnie loves her drive-bys.
I do. Especially from my kids.
I'm not going to be driving by. Okay, I'm not going to be driving by. I'm going to be like, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, come in. You know, we'll do some diamond painting, drink some coffee. You know, shoot shit. Oh, shoot stuff.
Yep, you're good. You're good. But you know what? I mean, that's a vacation for me. Hello.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
right?
if you come in the summer months, I have a pool too.
I'm there.
Yeah, I'm always there. I do most of my day drinking in the pool.
I will be bringing my diamond paintings, though. I have to have
definitely, yeah. And if you don't, I have plenty of stuff. Trust me, plenty of paintings, plenty of accessories. You won't need anything.
I will say, guys, that although I have not mentioned what it is yet, I have a massive project. Well, actually, I have one massive project to do in July and one small project to do in July, and they both have to be done by the end of July.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I can't put that much pressure on myself. I'm here trying to do a 50 by 50 in 30 days and struggling.
You know, I've been actually giving myself a hard time because right now, so right now, guys, I have two paintings literally on my table right now. I am literally diamond painting an image on top of another diamond painting. It's not easy. It's not easy.
I couldn't do it.
But I have been telling you guys that I've been working on a secret project. It's almost done. I have like one section across the top plus a small section down, right below it. And I need to get it done before tomorrow's live. So today I am like...
You're going to gangbuster, yeah.
I'm going gangbuster today. So you guys will not be seeing what I'm working on because I am working on a secret project. That will be revealed tomorrow. Now, there is a way to see the secret project. Only one. There's only one way. And that is if you join my Patreon. Because I do let my Patreons in on what I'm working on.
Oh, cool.
So
everybody join. Me too.
Noelle's birthday gift is the portrait of her and her dolphin, Carly. That's the one that I'll be working on in January. July. Yeah. I have a portrait of my daughter kissing a dolphin in, I want to say it's Cancun, guys. Don't quote me. I don't know. She was swimming with the dolphins. That particular dolphin was up for adoption, and my daughter adopted it on the spot. So it's actually her dolphin. So that's the small one. Wifey, my wifey. It's the smaller one. I have not told anybody about the large project for July yet. It's a secret. I haven't even told my Patreons. That's how secret it is. So, but yes. So it's been... Oh, no, don't tell me that I missed the phone call. No, I did not. Okay. Just double checking. If you see me go mute, it's because I am on phone duty right now because my Mr. Adventure's new boss is supposed to be calling him some point today. Hello, Grandma. Yeah, Mr. A's new boss is supposed to be calling him today to give him a time on when to come in next week. And perfect timing, Mr. A's cell phone decides that it doesn't want to work anymore, so they are out going and getting a new phone. Tink, Tink, long time no see.
Hi, Tinker.
Tink, tink, tink. Thank you so much for the voice message this morning, sweetheart. I really, really appreciate it. So what are you up to, Bonnie?
Well, I got up late this morning and slept in.
Ooh.
Then I took a shower, had some coffee, talked to the hubby. He was in Wilmington. Now he's getting ready to hit. He's in Newark now. So he's on his way down. He got a Uber this morning from the Salisbury airport to go to Philadelphia.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's been working his butt off, just trying to save money. We had to get new carpet, and we're going to get a new deck out here for Mom so she can watch her hummingbirds and her flowers, And we've just been working on.
She's trying to take a nap.
I'm working on a mermaid from Crystal Canvas Art Designs. She's beautiful. I sent you a picture yesterday.
Yes, you did. I can show it. She is beautiful.
Oh my God. And I love working on a crystal canvas art. It's such refreshing from doing regular drills,
Yeah.
And this is
my first crystal canvas art, it was, let's just say I probably should have picked something different because it was all confetti.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It's horrible. So
this has some confetti, like her hair.
This is what Bonnie is working on. Woo! Wrong camera. So that's the bottom part.
Yeah.
And I'll show you guys the full image.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I seen her. I was like, oh my God.
That's the full image.
So gorgeous. I need your input on something.
Sure.
If I have a regular drill, I've always mixed in crystals or glow in the dark or whatever. I have a crystal one. I was thinking about that moon. Maybe I should put some glow in it. Glow in the dark drills. What do you think? You think it would look stupid or?
No. The best way to do, and I'm going to be doing this as part of my series coming up. When you're enhancing canvases, the best thing to do is try it.
Right.
Like, literally try it.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, like I said, we're not sticking the drills to super glue.
Right.
It can come off.
Yeah.
It's all trial and error. It's all trial. Now, for the moon, I have a personal favorite that I would put in it. I don't know if you have them or if you can get a hold of them. I would personally put in frost sparklers from DP with Sparklers.
Yeah, I have them. I have them in square too.
Yeah, that is a clear AB coated.
Yeah.
That's what I would put in that.
In my post review that I did for Alia, you'll see I put in frost squares for all the white that was in it.
Yep.
And it turned out beautiful. I loved it. I love frost anyway.
Tinker. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart.
Bye, Tink.
But yeah, the best thing when you're once again taking Christopher's word here, when you're zhuzhing up a canvas, the best thing to do is literally put it on the canvas.
Yeah.
Step back, look at it. If it doesn't look right, take it off.
Yeah. I'll do that.
That's it.
Yeah. But I have regular sparklers too. And they're kind of silverish. So I'm going to play around with it and see what I like,
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
me to see
absolutely.
anyway, you know. I'm going to hang this in my bedroom because my bedroom's kind of like a beachy theme, you know.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
so
bathroom is beach themed, which is why I have two. I don't think you guys can see it today, but I have two beach themed diamond paintings on my bathroom door because my bathroom is beach.
oh, yeah, I love beach
So,
theme.
oh, I love it.
I'm in the process of changing over my kitchen from sunflowers to lighthouses for my mother-in-law.
Nice.
Yeah. So I had to get a lighthouse diamond painting for my refrigerator. So I went on Crystal Canvas Art, of course, and why not picking 4 different ones? I'm
Oh,
bad.
wow.
I have no self-control.
Ah.
That's what my husband tells me. You have no self-control. I know I can't help it. I have a problem. I'm sorry.
That's the way I am when I go to Uniquely. It's like, yep, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, I want this.
Yeah, I can't help it. But you know, it could be worse things, you know.
That's right. That's right. So, because you're a first time guest, I'm going to open the floor to questions that anybody might have for you.
Okay.
Kind of do a get to know you whip and
Sure.
chat.
I'm an open book. Ask me anything.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, we'll see if any questions come up. If not, then I'll start asking some of my own.
My son said, Mom, you're going to regret that.
What's that?
Saying, ask me anything.
Oh, yeah.
He's sitting here listening. He's off school today like we are. Kelly had to go
Ooh.
in, my 9-year-old. Yeah, so having kind of like a free day today.
That's awesome.
Taking a break from everything. You know, it's exhausting.
Right, wifey? Yeah, that's a lot of open room for some of our regulars. That's right.
My YouTube channel?
Good morning, Robert. How are you, sweetheart? The YouTube
Oh,
channel is Craft, Create, Inspire with Bonnie. Woo!
yeah.
I got
Got
it.
it. Good job.
Got it.
That was a mouthful.
It is. Thank you,
Hey, Robert.
wifey. There you go, Mary. Grandma, there's the link to Bonnie's channel, sweetie.
Thank you, Carly.
So Carly just found out this morning that she is now my wifey.
Oh, she just found out.
She just found out. I'm like, yeah, you're my wifey.
Oh.
And then and then afterwards I said, I hope you don't mind that I was calling you that. And she's like, no.
Oh.
Hi, Annette. We were just getting started with the questions so that you're perfect timing. So Annette is asking, what is your favorite craft?
At the moment, diamond painting.
Good answer.
Yeah. I mean, I've done plastic canvas, latch hook rugs, just everyday crafts with the kids. Adult coloring. My kids love that.
Nice.
I can't draw, so
Yeah,
try. My kids are wonderful at drawing. I don't know where they got
that's
that trait
awesome.
from. Wasn't me.
Yeah, but that's awesome. That means they have a creative mind.
Yes. My 21-year-old, I mean, she can do anything. She can look at a picture and just draw it, or she can draw from her head, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. She amazes me every day. And I have so much work that she's done, and she's grown so much over the years. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, no. Have you seen Carly's? She got a drawing tablet. Have you seen Carly's first couple of projects that she's done?
No, not yet, but I've heard about it.
Carly, send me the images again, honey, so that I don't have to go scrolling through the whole thing to find them.
Like, when, my firstborn, her name is Laura. When she was in 7th grade, I believe, she had to do a project for Black History Month. So she picked a person to draw, and it was Michael Jackson. And oh my God, I'll find it. I'll show it to you. It was
Nice.
amazing. She's like, look, Mom. And she was only doing it for like maybe 2-3 hours. And I'm like, God, when did you do that? Whose is that? You know?
Wow. Wow. Other than crafts, do you have anything else you do for fun?
For relaxation, I watch television. Take a nap.
Yep. Take a
um,
nap.
I like swimming. I love my job. That's, I take care. I'm a bus attendant for 12 kids, and they're handicapped, and I love
Yes.
it. I love it.
Yes.
And my husband's
Yeah.
a bus driver, so I get to work with my husband, so that's pretty cool too.
Oh, that's cool.
Even though we sometimes butt heads because, he thinks he's my boss and I'm older than him, so.
Yes, wifey. We talk way too. We must have had like 100 text messages just today, wifey. I mean, come on. You expect me to go scrolling through all of that? Hi, DQ. How are you doing, sweetie? How was work?
Hi, Diamond Queen.
Oh.
I will be married 15 years, the 23rd of this month.
Nice.
This is my second marriage. Yeah, my second marriage. Hi, Jeremy.
Awesome, wifey. Thank you. Hey, brother. All right, so now I'm going to show you what Carly has been doing on her drawing tablet. And
you want to see? Oh, wow.
Right? That's number 1.
Talented.
And that's number 2.
Oh, wow. That's so colorful. I like that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
matter. I like that. Oh.
Yep.
That's great. I love that.
The world one, I will be hopefully I will be getting that one as a diamond painting for Rose and Jenny's Stand Up You Matter event in September.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
I'm going to do that one.
Exciting.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Yeah, I would do that as a diamond painting too. It looks a lot of fun with all them colors. And I like patterns,
Yep. So Annette says, where would be your most experienced vacation, either solo or with family, and why? Uh-oh, she's thinking.
What would be? I would like to go to Venice.
Ooh.
And with me, my husband, and my kids.
That would be awesome.
I would like to go on a cruise too, which my brother is on his way to a cruise right now.
Oh, shame on him. And he didn't invite you? What's up with that?
I know, right? But if I go on a cruise, I would just like to go with me and my husband. And it could be anywhere, just to be on the boat and have all that experience would be nice, Yep. Yeah, before it sinks, you're right. But yeah, I would love to go to Venice. I think I've seen pictures. It's so beautiful. And the culture and just everything about it.
I'd do a gondola ride. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that'd be awesome.
Heck
And I would
yeah.
take my kids, that way they could have that experience too, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we like to take rides up to like Lancaster, which is
Okay.
near Command. And I like to go there in the springtime. And the Amish food, the flowers, the just old country.
Girl,
I
you
just
gotta
love up
go. You gotta go past me to get there. Hint, hint.
there. Oh, okay. I'll do a drive by.
Yeah. Woo.
No, I do.
Yeah,
I love
because
Lancaster.
Lancaster is northwest of me,
Yeah, yeah.
so you have to like literally come straight through.
Mhm. Yeah, my ex-father-in-law used to live in Westminster, and it's beautiful up there too. Well, my most of my family's from Pennsylvania, near
Hmm.
Allentown. So we used to
Okay.
take a
Yep.
trip up there a couple times a year. And I actually, when I was younger, I lived up there in Weatherly, which is near the Poconos. When I was little, we only lived there for
Okay.
a few years. My brother was born up there. That was 1975. Yeah, we're
Oh
old.
wow.
We're old.
Annette, Annette's asking, what kind of music do you like?
Oh wow, I love my '80s lady for sure. But I've been through, I like country music. I like rock. My husband likes rock, and my daughter likes country. We grew up on country music. We used to put it on
Yeah.
Saturday mornings when we cleaned. And but I listen to '80s a lot. We listen on the bus. We listen to '80. Me and my husband listen, and the kids love it.
I love 80s music.
Yeah.
Love 80s music.
And there was so much music back then, more than there is now, like hits and stuff. I didn't realize it until you listen to, and you're just like, oh my god, there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of songs, that more than they're out now.
Yeah.
Because I might hear maybe a dozen, if that, new songs a year. That's not a lot, really, on the
Yeah.
pop station anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go through my moods. I like all kinds of music.
Grandma, no, I have never been to Walnut Creek.
Hmm?
Walnut Creek, Ohio, Amish? No, I've
No.
never been. I have been to Lancaster once, twice. I can't remember. It was a
Yeah,
long, it was like 20 years ago. No, 24 years ago, because my son wasn't even one yet when I went.
we went up when in 2018. We actually stayed a weekend up there, and we stayed in Hershey. And
Okay, yep.
it was a motel, and then it was a Amish restaurant like right next to it.
Oh, wow.
And then we went to the zoo. We didn't go to Hershey Park. We went to the Hershey Zoo. And then we went to little Amish farms and places where you get flowers and stuff like that. And the food was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a little store here in Westminster that sells all Amish furniture, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, we do too. Here in Delmar. You can believe it?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's far.
And it's a market, and fresh food, like the flea market, go there and get
Right.
fresh ham, turkey, anything you want. Trying to get, what's my favorite food to eat and prepare? I like cucumbers. They're my favorite vegetable. How do I prepare cucumbers? You slice them. Anyway.
I like cucumbers. They don't like me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They don't
That's how
like
I am
me.
with peppers. Peppers are like that with me. I can eat them
Yeah.
cooked, but I can't eat them raw.
Yeah. Nope.
I don't know. What's my favorite meal I've been preparing lately? I don't even know. I like
Oh, Grandma.
steak.
Grandma goes to the Amish. Her friends go for the crafts and she goes to eat. Wifey is asking, have you ever left the continent you live on, and I guess where?
No, I haven't. I want to.
Yes. Same here, Brother Jeremy. I love cucumbers. They don't like me.
Right.
At all. And it does not take long for them to tell me that they don't like me.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, somebody asked what was your first concert? I think Annette asked.
Bon Jovi.
Wow.
1984, 5. And it was in Baltimore. It was at the Civic Center. And if you've ever been in that place, it's really loud. I mean, you can't hear yourself at all.
No, I've never been to the Civic Center yet.
We were on the
and I've been here for a while.
Yeah. We were on the second level. So we were up. I mean, we could see the stage and everything. Tommy Page. Was it Tommy Page? No, Cinderella opened for him. You remember that?
Wow. Yeah.
Big hair and the eyeliner.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
But Bon Jovi came out on that rope. I was like, oh my God. He was like above us. And I was like 14. I was 14 years old. So it was a big thing for me, you know. The next morning, I couldn't even talk because I was screaming so much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but my cousin, my older cousin, took us, and it was 5 of us, girls and her. She got us all tickets. We were all 13, 14, 15, you know.
Yeah.
It was great. We still talk about it, you know, and it's 30 years ago.
Wow.
35 years ago.
Grandma's first concert was Conway Twitty. Nice. I like Conway Twitty.
Yeah. We liked him too.
And before you guys ask me what my first concert was, I haven't been to one.
What?
Ever.
Oh my God, concerts are wonderful. We went a lot. We used to go to Merriweather Post Pavilion a lot, and that was half under a pavilion, and then it was like a big lawn that you could, you know, put a blanket down or lawn chairs, whatever you want. But we always got tickets just underneath the pavilion, and I seen New Kids on the Block. I seen Tiffany. I seen Debbie Gibson. I seen Chicago. All of them. Because my father's best friend's daughter worked there. She used to set up the chairs. So she would get him tickets, and if he didn't want to go, he gave him the us, you know?
Right.
So we went to a lot of concerts. I love concerts. My brother, he's still good.
Thank you, Christopher, bro. At least I am not the only one.
Oh, really? You guys need to go. You know who I want to see?
You just said we're going.
I want to see Keith Urban. I love him.
Oh, yes.
I really love him. Did you listen to the song yet, Angie?
No.
Oh my God, that song it's powerful.
Girl, my phone and everything that's been going, like, not just my cell phone, okay? All the phones that are around me have been pretty much nonstop since my birthday. Like, it's been nonstop. And then, of course, I've been going live a lot.
I know,
so that
right?
takes
I
up
really
a huge
appreciate
chunk.
you going live today.
Oh, not a problem. But
I feel bad hitting and missing all the time.
I know. I was like, no, we're doing this. Like, okay,
right?
So you can't come Thursday. Okay, you can't come Saturday. And then you're like, well, I have off on Friday. I'm like, we're doing it.
Right. It's Friday. Woo-hoo.
Yes. Yes. Oh, before I forget.
Poison.
Just in case, she may be working and lurking. I have something to say. I don't know how this is going to sound, guys. I'm sorry in advance, but I have to do this. Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sheffy. Happy birthday to you. That's just the first one. There's another one.
Oh, wow. A lot of March.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Raven.
Oh, Raven.
Happy birthday to you. Mwah. I love you both from the bottom of my heart. Happy, happy birthday to both of you. I am pretty sure I will be seeing Raven later on a video chat, but I did want to get out the happy birthday to our very own Chef Diamond. Her birthday is today. So,
wow.
Happy birthday, guys. Happy, happy birthday. Okay, we can now proceed. Had to get that out. Had to get it out.
Jeremy, I would love to see Tim McGraw and his wife. I love Faith Hill. Oh my gosh, she's my girl.
I love both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Annette, Bearded Dragon. I think I don't have, I'm on my tablet. So, Jeremy, do you have me on Facebook? Can you send me a picture of Thor on Facebook and I'll show Annette what the Bearded Dragon is?
I got a text coming in. I'm going to hold for 1 minute, okay?
Sure, go ahead, honey.
I don't know how to do it. Which one? Mute and
Hit the microphone where it says mute. There you go. Oh, you're getting tickets for Tim McGraw? Exciting, exciting. I think you were, Christopher. I think you were. Yeah, you're gonna have to send them through Messenger because I'm on my tablet and that's the only place I have Instagram. So I can't show you guys if I'm actually on the tablet. It would have to be through Facebook Messenger. Thank you, wifey. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, they're so cute, Annette. They are so cute. I have seen one in real life. They are adorable. They're not as big as some of the pictures are probably showing. They're not that big. I think without the tail, they're about yay big. They're not that bad. Yeah, I have a lot of country music singers that, same here, Grandma. They're no longer with us. So, yeah, it's sad. Very sad. As a matter of fact, one just recently died, I think within this past year, and that was Kenny Rogers. I absolutely love Kenny Rogers. And Dolly Parton, especially with them two together, like in concert. Now, meaning because I've never been to a concert, but I've watched concerts either on TV or on YouTube, and they are like, they're Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers was a great, great duo, guys. They were a great duo. Where are they? Okay. People sending me pictures. Okay, why am I not getting them? Oh, there's no bueno. Maybe because they're still uploading. I notice sometimes when I send pictures, it takes a while for them to come through. Where's my other? See, I don't know what happened to my other phone. Did you send them? I hope you didn't send them to my Facebook. Oh, I know where my other phone is, and it is probably dead. Barbara Mandrell, yep. Oh, wow. See, guys, I do not have regular Facebook or Instagram on this phone because it's a very old phone and it doesn't have a whole lot of space, so I can't. Oh, yeah, if you sent it to Instagram, I'm not going to be able to show it. Whoops.
Sorry, guys.
Huh. That's okay. I didn't get any of the messages, any of the
Hey,
pictures.
can you
I
bring
don't
me my
know.
glasses? They're right over there. My eyes. Can't see nothing. Oh. Mary Lou, yeah, I know. I love Patsy Cline. She was wonderful. I love Barbara Mandrell too. You know, she had a show on back in the 80s, Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell sisters. That was my show.
Jeremy, brother, I just sent you a message through Facebook Messenger. Oh. Okay, so here is DQ's bearded dragon, Annette. They're not
Aww.
that big.
What's her name?
Scarlet.
Aww. She's cute. My daughter
All right,
has
now
one.
let's see if yeah, I know you sent it to Facebook Messenger, but it's not. Is this your profile for Facebook Messenger? Because that's what I have for you. Oh, there you go.
I placed a drill.
We'll see if the pictures come in now, brother. It should. Ooh, DQ's got 2 bearded dragons. Nice.
Aww.
Ah, there's Thor. So here's my nephew, Thor. He's just having a blast sitting there eating his greens.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Bearded dragon. What Laura has. Yeah, my daughter has one. Her name is Pinto. Pinto Bean. Oh, they're so cute. And she took her outside the other day, took her on a car ride and everything, and she was loving it. She didn't puff at or anything.
Yeah.
I had one a long time ago, and you don't want to know the story about it. Oh, gosh, it was awful.
Oh, so Annette, she has one, but she's not going to talk about it.
I had one long time. I used to work for a pet shop. So I was bringing home all kinds of stuff. Bunnies I didn't know were pregnant, you know. It was an experience.
Oh.
So my ex used to collect tarantulas.
Oh, good God, no. Oh.
Sorry. They're really cool, though, seriously. The first one we had, her name was Rosie. She was a rose hare. And she was wonderful. She's a kick off hairs, you know, when she get agitated. But anyway, this moron decided to, okay, I brought him a bearded dragon. I was like, Mom, I'm going to get a tank for it. Just leave it here in the carrier, He decides to divide the tank where the tarantula was to put the bearded dragon in there. Well, the tarantula decided to go on over to the bearded dragon. And dragons eat, well, lizards eat insects, right? Well, at the time, they were about the same size. Well, the tarantula decided to bite the dragon, and then the dragon decided to eat the tarantula. It was awful. I was like, you're so dumb. Why would you do that? But yeah, they did. They both didn't. People don't do that. Not good.
See, our local library here, they have a pet, and it's a tarantula.
Oh.
And when I walk in, I'm always like, nope, 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 nope. I don't want to see it.
What's it called? Arachnophobia?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's a developed phobia because so back in the day, I was not afraid of spiders. Okay.
Right.
Was not afraid of spiders at all. If I found one in the room, I would literally grab a cup and a paper, slide it underneath, and I would take it outside and, go be free.
Right. I never kill them.
Okay. Well, the past year, I have been bitten by spiders on my face while I was sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
So I would constantly have a hole in my face here. It would always go to the same spot. It would heal up, and then I'd get bit again. And then it would heal up, and then I would get bit again. It was always the same spot. So ever since then, I see a spider, I'm sorry, you're dead.
Yeah, yeah.
You're dead.
I've killed them in the house. If there was this huge spider in the girls' room, and it was big as my hand, and the girls were freaking out, and I'm like, what do I do? So I just grabbed the paper towel and said, I'm sorry, my mother instincts kicked in, and I had to do it.
Yeah. What was the worst thing you ever did as a kid and got away with? Nothing. I got away with nothing, guys. Ever. Nothing.
I guess when we were 11, we used to go to the store and get a pack of cigarettes and smoke behind the garage.
Yeah, I got caught with that too.
I had a funny story about when I got caught smoking. I was probably 14 or 15. My parents, I was a latchkey kid in Baltimore City. So, but back in the day, it was like a village, neighbors looked out for you and everything, Yeah. So I was off school, or I was cutting school. That's what it was. I was cutting school, and I'm on the telephone in the dining room, smoking a cigarette, just living my best life. And my dad came home early from work. He's like, oh, so this is what you do in your spare time. And I was like, I was choking, He goes, don't worry. He goes, I won't tell your mom. I was like, okay, fine. So then I was upstairs in my bedroom, and I had this fan that can go either out or in. Mm-hmm. Well, when I would smoke, I'd blow it out, right?
Right.
I'm smoking in the fan, talking on the fan. Here comes my mom, just barging in my bedroom. She's like, oh my God, what are you doing? And she's like, don't worry, I won't tell your dad. I was like, all right, good, fine. My dad's not telling my mom, my mom's not telling my dad. So guess what?
No, my mom could smell that stuff from a mile away. I got away with nothing, guys. Nothing. I cut school one time. That was the worst beating I've ever gotten. One time I cut school. I never did it again because I couldn't sit down for a week. My ass was sore.
I got caught My mom came home early. Well, I was just walking around the city, and somebody saw me and called my mom. To this day, I don't know who it was, because my mom's like, the most loyal people. She's like, I'm not going to tell you who it was, but I know
Right.
you didn't go to school today. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh God. No. My butt got beat.
I was,
Whew. I
oh,
never
I
did
got
that
beat,
again.
child. Trust me, I did, but I never learned my lessons. I was just like, whatever, that's just how I was. But I had to learn my own lessons, live my own life. And that's what I have to realize with my own kids. I can't
Yes.
shelter them. Like when my firstborn left, it like crushed me. It really did. And I just had to come to the realization that she's grown. She was 19. So I have to let her I can
Yes.
give her advice, but I can't tell her what to do anymore. That's
Mm-hmm.
hard. Because
Yeah.
you made your own mistakes, and you don't want your kids to do the same thing, because it's
Right.
just, you don't want them hurting or
But
whatever. But
I also learned as a mother that there's no way they can learn unless they make it.
exactly, because I had
So,
to.
and I learned that very early, and thank God I did, because now I have 2 kids, grown kids, and they're taking responsibilities for their life. They're doing what they got to do,
That's good.
and and I, like you said, I'll advise them,
Right.
but I give them free reign because they are
Yeah.
adults.
Right. And
Okay, you choose what you want to do, but in this case, this is what I would do. And if
exactly.
they and if they don't take my advice, that's fine.
Right.
And when they come to me and go, Mom, such and such, da, 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 da,
Yeah.
this happened, I never say, I told you so.
Exactly.
Never.
You can't
I
say that.
say, okay, what did you learn?
Right. And what are you going to do
So
now?
that next time, this
Mm-hmm.
doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's my parenting. Not everybody is like me. I
No.
know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the way I parent, because
So.
you are not doing your children any kind of justice by trying to control every single thing that they decide.
Right. Right.
It's not
They
doing
have
them
to
any
live their
good.
life. It's their
Yeah.
path. You know.
And let's be frank about it. Eventually, mommy's not going to be here.
Exactly. Exactly. I know.
So
But
you have to learn. You have to learn now
hmm
for then.
right. And I totally understand when I don't hear from them, because I did the same thing. You know what I mean? But it does, you go through something when they leave. It's like you're so scared
Hmm.
for them because,
Hmm.
but you have to trust them.
Yep. Yep. I cried like a baby when my son, like, literally walked out.
Yeah. My whole life changed because she was my whole life. It was
And
me
I
and her
was like,
for 19
I
years.
mean, I did everything except get on my hands and knees, because by that time my knees were shot.
Right.
Christopher, I don't want to hear it. Don't go there. Um,
I just got that.
I had to put that in.
Oh, I never did so much praying as I did when she left.
And you know what? He still did it. And
Yeah, they have to.
it took him 7 years to finally realize, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
you
with
know,
my girl was in order for her to become an adult, and in order for her to get out there, she had to leave me.
yeah, yep.
And I understand that. Now, it's
Hmm.
different from me. I couldn't wait to get out when I was like 15, 16.
I
I
was
met
out
her
at
dad.
18.
I met her dad and I was gone. We were going anyway, when I lived at home. I showered and changed my clothes, went right back out. It's just how it was
Yeah.
back then. I worked 3 jobs, I was trying to get an apartment and everything. And I couldn't wait to get out. I couldn't wait to get out on my own.
Hmm.
And now I'm like, oh God, I wish I would have stayed. I wish I would have went to college, this and that. But it is what it is. I don't regret too much, you know,
Yeah.
because I
Annette,
wouldn't.
your last question. I have never, ever, ever played a prank on anybody. And there's a reason for that. And I will talk more about that in September for hashtag Stand Up You Matter. I will never and have never played a prank on anybody. But that's me. Now, maybe Bonnie has played pranks on people. I don't know. And I know some pranks are all in good fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
good fun ones. Nothing that's outrageous or,
Okay. Well, so I'll give you a little tidbit. I was pranked on my entire school years. Okay. People would pull the meanest pranks on me. And I learned very early that
hurts.
pranks are not good. They hurt.
No, they do.
And I am not the type of person to, oh, you did it to me, so now I'm going to do it to you. I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
So I have never, ever, ever, because pranking to me, okay, and this is just, I'm going to take a little snippet from Stephanie Harlow. Don't come after me, okay? Don't come after me. This is how I feel. Pranking is one step down from bullying.
It is. It is.
Okay?
And
Don't
I'll
come
stand
after
for
me,
bullying.
but that's the way I feel about pranking. So being that I have been pranked and I have been bullied, I will never, ever do it.
Yeah, because
Ever.
it's not a good feeling. It really isn't.
Because I've been on the other side of it.
Yeah.
So many times, and too many times.
And you can ask my kids, I'll let them slide for things, because I know brothers and sisters sometimes don't get along. But let me catch you bullying. No, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
I will stand for that. And that goes for any of my kids on the bus, kids on walking down the street. If I see somebody bullying, I will step in. I'll be like, you knock it off. Because I know how it is,
I will literally walk up and go, what's going on here? And all of a sudden, everybody, gone.
Oh, yeah, because they know. They see that look. Oh, yeah. Get that mom look.
I just be like, what's going on over here? Right? It's like that. What's going on over here? And everybody goes. Gone. And then the person that's in the middle, they kind of look at me and they don't know what to say. And I said, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Because they're caught.
And we go along. And I mean, these are perfect strangers. I don't know them. They don't know me.
I will step in too.
But, I just look at them and I go, don't worry about it. It's done. And I go about my business. They go about their business and it's over. It's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like bullies either.
Oh, that's not fun, Annette.
Oh, I've tried. I don't consider it eating because I spit it out. But I've tried frog legs.
Oh, God, no.
Squirrel. Yeah, my ex was a big time hunter and they went squirrel hunting. And he's like, can you fry these up for me? I was like, okay. And I just tried it. It was like really, really dark, gamey chicken.
Yeah.
And then I found out that squirrels are part of the rodent family. So, no.
They sure are.
Never again. And frog legs was at all-you-can-eat Chinese restaurant buffet. And I was just like, well, I'll try it. It tastes like fishy chicken or chicken. It tastes like, fishy chicken.
Fishy chicken, yeah. Now, I will tell you, I got tricked into eating something. And, man, I was so mad. I literally beat the crap out of my boyfriend. Because he, like you just said, he was a big time hunter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. An avid hunter. Okay. Now, I will eat deer. I've had a bison burger before. They're delicious. I've had deer before. I don't have a problem with that. Okay. My boyfriend at the time and he didn't tell me this because I was the one that worked and he stayed home. He had disabilities. So I worked and he stayed home. Well, he made stew one night. I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm eating this stew and I'm like, what the heck is this? Because it's stew. And I'm like, no, what's in the stew?
Right.
I'm like, because this don't taste right. Like, I didn't even know, like, because I had never had this before. And I'm like, this doesn't taste like, I'm thinking like it's venison stew or beef stew. No. Any guesses on what he decided to make for dinner that night? And I beat the crap out of him.
Turtle.
Rabbit stew.
Oh no, I've never had that. I don't want to either. No. That would be like eating a dog or a cat, you know.
Thank you.
I would not. I would have beat the crap out of him too.
Not only did I beat the crap out of him,
Ugh.
the whole pot of stew went down the drain.
Oh God.
He goes, but what am I supposed to eat? I said, I don't care. You're not making that shit in my house.
Exactly. I wouldn't even allow it.
I'm paying the bills. I'm paying for the rent. I'm paying for the food. You're not making that crap in my house. I said, I don't mind venison stew. I don't mind, I get that. But you bring home squirrels and bunnies and try to disguise them into a stew and you're going to be dead next time. Hi, Rose. Yes, wifey. Yes.
Hi, Rose.
He had me eat bunny stew, rabbit stew.
Bunny stew. Those sound good. Hey.
I was so mad. Good early morning.
Sorry, I was like, when I was in her live last night, I was actually cleaning. I was listening, but then all of a sudden I didn't hear it anymore, and I'm like, oh, I didn't say goodbye. I felt so bad. Because I'll do that. I have a speaker. And it's Wi-Fi, and I take it everywhere. I take it outside, take it to the pool, take it everywhere. Yep. Take it all around my house. If I'm listening to a live and I don't want to miss anything,
Yeah.
I do. I run around this thing.
My beautiful Rose, why are you up at 5 a.m., sweetheart?
Good morning.
Why? Especially on a Saturday.
Right?
I video and clean off.
Yeah. That's going to be me. I'm going to be like all over the house because I got to get stuff done.
Yeah.
And I get stuff done a lot easier when I'm listening to something I'm interested in,
Right. Yeah.
It goes by quicker.
Well, that's like before the live today. I have so I'm on my tablet right now because I'm using StreamYard. But behind my tablet is my computer. Yeah. And I've been just watching like either documentaries or true crime or something. And I'm just sitting here just diamond painting away. I've gotten through 2 sections already today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did a lot last night when it was quiet. I do a lot when the kids go to bed and hubby goes to bed because it's like my time. I relax, unwind, I stay up too late. Well, at least I get my me time in,
Right. Rory's running late. Wake me up. Oh. So Rory was. Rory, that I can't even talk. Never mind. He was running late, so he woke you up. Is basically what you're saying.
I hate running late.
I think Miss Angie needs a break.
Yes, I appreciate you so much. You just don't know.
Oh, you're welcome.
I mean, I could do it on my own, maybe. But I do want to do some unboxings, though. I'll probably do some videos tonight.
You did, Berta. In all fairness, yes, you did. Berta was like, "That's too much."
Hey, Berta,
and I,
you were
and I
so
still
funny
have
last night.
and I still have a live to do tomorrow, guys.
Oh my gosh. Every time I was in Jenny's live last night with Christopher, and they were doing the questions.
Yeah, I missed
Were
that.
you,
I was out.
every question, Berta said, "What am I doing on my own?" She said Sophia. And I was cracking up laughing. Every answer of hers was Sophia. And I was just like, God.
Well, if you pick one person, eventually you're going to get it right.
That's what they were saying, but they didn't come to a question when that was the answer. And I was waiting too, because I thought Jenny was looking for one.
Oh, wow.
I was like, and I wasn't answering anything. I was just listening because I was trying to get this row done,
Yeah.
And you eat coffee? Yeah. I'm on my second cup already. What am I doing?
I was way off in dreamland by the time Jenny went on live. I was exhausted.
I stayed up to 2:30 in the morning. It was just random videos coming up on YouTube. You know how you get one and then you follow the next and follow the next.
Yeah.
Before I known it, I was sitting there watching people prepping for the end of the world. I'm like, oh,
nice.
talking about saving seeds and stuff like that. I'm like, oh wow. I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
And before I know it, when I fell asleep, then my husband gets up at 5 o'clock. Was it 5 o'clock he got up this morning when you guys got up? 4 o'clock this morning they got up. I'm like, I just got to bed. I went to bed because I fell asleep on the couch. I was like, I'm going to bed. Don't bother me.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, well, make sure Kelly gets up for school. I'm like, okay. Well, apparently I slept through my alarm, but thank God my beautiful son was here to take her to school. Beautiful. Okay, handsome. I'm sorry. You hear him? Ew.
Ew.
You are beautiful.
You're beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, Diamond Queen. They are entertaining. There was this couple on there. I have to find it. But they were talking about raising chickens and goats and all this, and talking about how they have to right now it's a community, but before you know it, they're going to be stealing your stuff. And I'm like, oh gosh.
Wow.
You won't find me going on your property stealing any chickens or goats. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't even think I would take the eggs.
No. I love fresh eggs though. They down here, of course, it's all chicken houses. So
yeah.
My son's ex-girlfriend's mom used to bring me eggs. Oh God. They were so lush. That's all I can say. They're lush. We eat eggs all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a little stand here. I haven't been to it in a long time. It's like $1. Like you donate $1 and you get a whole dozen eggs.
Yeah, that's great. I love them stands. I live for them stands. And around here, you can just go on the side of the road and just get a watermelon. I love it down here.
Yeah, not here. Somebody be calling the cops on you if you did that.
Yeah, well, it's so easy. They're like almost laying in the road. It's like, okay, let's get a watermelon.
Yeah.
Let's go pick some corn. But if you go to pick corn, you got to go towards the middle, because down here, when they plant the corn, the bad corn, well, they call it deer corn because deer come and eat corn. They're all on the outside. If you want to get the good sweet corn, it's on the inside.
I could see me going into a cornfield and getting lost for a couple days.
I've never done it. My sons have, and my husband. I've never done it. But I've been there. And don't pick the outside, because where we used to live, we were surrounded by 3 cornfields, and they would rotate them. and it would be soybean one year and then corn the next, and
What?
then
Yeah.
in the springtime with the manure, oh my God, it's awful.
Yes.
When I first moved down here and I smelled that, I was like, what is that? And I asked my husband, is that all year long? He was like, yep. He loves it. I can't get used to it. Well, I used to come down here on vacation to my mom's, and they have a lot of chicken houses. And in August, oh no, it's
Oh,
awful
good
smell.
God, no. Oh,
No, no, no,
yeah.
no. I'm like, ugh. And where we pick up the kids and stuff like that, there's a lot of. I mean, this whole peninsula is nothing but Purdue's down here, Mountainaire's down here, Allen's is down here. There's
Yep.
a lot of chicken houses, and it's like the whole peninsula is nothing but cornfields and chicken houses, and we got cows and that too, and horses. Yeah, a lot of horses. It's beautiful. I mean, it was a big change from Baltimore to here, let me tell you. It's
Oh, yeah.
slower down here. I was a pharmacy technician for like 15 years. And when I came down here, I came down to Millsboro, which is it's called Slower Lower Delaware. And I didn't get it until I worked down here because it was so slow. I was used to the fast pace, having 200 prescriptions in one day down to like maybe 50, 40 on a weekend.
Oh,
It's awful.
wow.
Me and the Magic Eraser were best friends. I scrubbed that pharmacy from top to bottom, and that pharmacist loved me. I would be at the store, putting up stock. I couldn't slow down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Took me a while, but I slowed down. Now I
Oh,
don't think I could do that again.
Rose misses her rural.
Yeah, it's nice.
Better to have a cow farm nearby than a chicken farm. Yeah. Chicken, I'm telling you, I've been to chicken coops and they stink worse than cows. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, the ammonia content just hit you in the face.
It's so bad.
It is. And then they use the fertilizer for the crops for the chicken, which is really good. But, it's like, come on now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I can't get used to it. I can't. My husband, he loves it. It brings back his childhood because his uncle had a chicken farm. And when he would visit, he'd go in there and, I don't know what he was doing, cleaning up, or he was real little. I guess he was just checking it out.
Right.
It brings back good memories for him, which I understand, but I just can't. And if I go to a trip to Baltimore City, as soon as I hit that line, I can smell that smog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's weird. And I can't believe I lived in that 32 years of my life, It's like, oh my God.
Yep.
But it's really bad down there. I'm so blessed to be where I am now. I made the right decision, when I got my divorce and I had a 5-year-old and it was just me and her. And I made a decision to cut my losses, sell my house and just come down here because I was paying 3/4 of my paycheck to childcare. And I never seen my daughter, he had her on the weekends and I worked and it was awful. So my mom's like, just cut your losses, come down here. I'll watch the baby for free. And I was like, okay. It was the best decision I've ever made.
Yeah. Oh, poor Rose.
I know, right?
Yeah, I am where I live is considered farm country.
Yeah, I've been up there. It's beautiful up there. I like the mountains and the hills and stuff like that,
Well, unfortunately, developers are taking some of our mountains and our hills.
Oh, I know. I've seen it. I've been up there, right on, was it I-70 up there near Hancock?
Okay, yeah.
Where they cut through the mountains.
Yes.
For all of that. And it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And all the wildlife.
I live on the outskirts of Westminster City. So I live in the actual The word is evading me.
Farmland?
Anyway, there's downtown Westminster, like Westminster City.
Yeah.
I live on the outskirts of it, like almost. I'm like 15 minutes away from Tawnytown.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So from where I'm at all the way to Tawnytown is nothing but farms.
Yeah. Well, we used to go up there to get Christmas trees.
Tawnytown?
No, Westminster.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I used to love the drive. And my ex's dad lived in Westminster too. And I loved the drive up there, because it was out of the city,
Yeah. Welcome back, Mom.
Hi, Angel.
But yeah, Mom, make sure that you watch the replay for Raven later, or with Raven, excuse me, with Raven.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Happy birthday to Raven. How old is she today?
she's 2.
Oh, my daughter works at a daycare and she takes care of 6 2-year-olds all day. Oh God, I don't know how she does it.
Oh my God. Mama's probably going, oh, hell no.
They say terrible twos. They're not lying.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I tell you, Raven's got a personality on her. Whoo! Does she have a personality on her?
That's good.
Well, sometimes it's not good.
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
it's not good.
Well, they're just starting out. It's a big world, it's got to be overwhelming, for them. And their attention spans like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My daughter and her daycare, they were doing arts and crafts all week, doing stuff where they were over it by Wednesday. They didn't want to do it anymore. She was upset. I said,
Wow.
just change it up, just change your routine up. They'll be okay. Well, their routine was already changed up because they said they changed the hours. So, and we just went through a time change anyways. Everybody's off their schedule,
Yeah.
And I find the kids they're better when they're on a schedule. Like my kids were on a schedule as soon as they came here from the hospital, and they slept good. As soon as they came home from the hospital, they were sleeping 4 hours and I was good. Give me 4 hours and I'm good.
Right. Yeah.
So I was blessed. My kids were good babies,
Mm-hmm.
They were healthy, happy, they ate good.
I was so blessed with my son. He was sleeping through the night by 1 month old.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, he was a good eater too, wasn't he? You filled that belly up. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
The thing, yeah. And give him a nice
I had to switch to bottle feeding with him because I couldn't keep up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I couldn't keep up, so I had to switch him to bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, this kid is killing me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I had C-section, so all of mine were bottle fed.
Okay, Rose, get some rest, sweetheart.
Bye, Rose.
But
Diamond, Queen, we always have those worries.
Yep.
We all do. But it comes natural. My mom told me, don't worry, it'll come natural. And she was right. It does. Your baby. You know what they need by their cries, by their mannerisms, and every baby's different, Like my daughter was like, sleep on your back. But then when my son came along, he was better on his stomach. So he slept on his stomach. Mm-hmm. As long as I had that baby monitor and was able to hear him breathe, he was fine.
Hearing. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Thank God for baby monitors, because, I was scared to death, especially my first one. Yeah. Thank God for my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
God rest her soul. She came over every day, because my husband was working. So it was just me. And it did come natural. Your baby, I just had to keep them close to me after I had them. You know, you have that separation anxiety big time.
Mm-hmm.
And when your husband says, "I'm going to take her for a ride," you freak out. You're like,
Yes, you
no,
do. Mm-hmm.
no, you're not taking my baby anywhere.
Yeah.
It's awful.
See, I was living with my mom when I had my son,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had a C-section.
Yeah.
So I I was very limited on where I could go and what I could do.
Yeah, you can't do steps.
So, and my bedroom was up like 6 stairs.
Oh
So
my
I
God.
was basically like on the bedroom level
Yeah.
the entire time. Well,
Yeah.
one weekend my mother comes and she goes, "I'm going to church." Okay, go to church. She goes, "Oh no, I'm taking Joe with me."
Oh no.
I about flipped out. I said, "But what if he needs this? What if he needs this? What if he needs this? What if it?" She's like, Ange, this isn't my first rodeo. I know how to take care of a baby." And I'm
Yeah.
like, but that's my baby. Like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
And she's like, "He'll be fine." I'm like, "But what if he cries too much? What if he disturbs what, you know?" I mean, I was freaking out. And she's like, "Stop, relax. I'm just taking him to church." And I'm
Oh,
like, but I cried the entire time. And
mm-hmm.
I did something I wasn't supposed to do. I literally sat on the top step the entire time they were gone
And cried.
and cried.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if my mother had walked through that door 1 minute late, I was going to be all over her.
Right?
I'm like, you take him to church and you bring him right back. Don't take him to the grocery store. Don't take him here. You go to church, you bring him back. You want to go to the grocery store afterwards? You go right ahead. But he's to come home. Oh, I flipped out.
Oh, Diamond Queen, it'll be okay because you know what? You guys know. So it'll come natural. It
Right.
really will. And even if
And
they
you will
do,
and you will never get more than what you can handle.
yeah, that's
You
true.
will never be dealt more than what you can handle.
Even though I do question that.
Yeah, there are times I question it too, but
It's like,
and
really?
it's like something that I was saying, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I mean, these past 3.5 months have been absolutely crazy for me. Like
Oh,
absolutely crazy. And
especially that flooding.
there were times where I was like, I'm done. Like I back out, I'm done.
Right?
And somehow, and I can't tell you how, but somehow I persevered and I kept going. And look, now
You're stronger.
I'm fine. And yes, I feel so much stronger now
Right.
than I did in the beginning of the year.
Right. Yeah.
So keep
That's
that in
awesome.
mind.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind, DQ. Okay. You will never, ever get more than what you can handle. The
Oh,
universe will never give you more than what you can handle.
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Diamond Queen, you had to go through that. I can't imagine.
Carly, I don't know why. I don't know why she had to. Well, okay. Yes, I
You
do know
wanted to
why
show
she had to
him
take him to
off.
church. No. I know why she had to take him to church. My mom was a very strict Roman Catholic. So the sooner he got into church, the better.
Yeah. And they're real strict on baptism too, right? Like within the first 3 months, the baby has to be. Yeah, I went through that my first one. Well, I wasn't Catholic. But my grandmother felt that, if your
No,
baby,
she
yeah,
didn't. Carly, she didn't get him baptized without permission. No,
mm,
I had to do that. But I
just get
had to
in
do that.
yeah,
Like if I did not baptize my child, I was out on the street with much. No, I was out on the street and she was taking my child. That was what she told me.
yeah. Because back in the day, the thing about baptism was if your baby didn't get baptized and something happened to the baby, they thought that the baby would go to hell instead of heaven. So that's
Hmm.
why they felt so strong about it. And
Hmm.
I was like, God, that's so weird, but
Because in now this was my mother's thinking. Okay, if a child was not baptized, the devil was still in them.
oh, it was in them? Oh, no. I never heard that.
That's the way my mother thought.
Mm-hmm.
That
Well,
if
that's
the
how it's
child,
taught,
if
you
the
know.
the
Yeah.
baptism was supposed to cleanse the soul and take all evil
Right.
and the devil and all of that out of the child. And so if I was basically forced to baptize my child, basically.
Yeah, I was too. I was too.
You
And it
know,
wasn't a big deal, you know. The baby was
I mean,
sleeping and
it wasn't a big deal. I will tell you right now, though, and don't shoot me, people, don't shoot me. I did not force communion or confirmation on him. I
no,
made him make that choice, and my mother was pissed.
yeah, yeah, I
I
bet.
said, "Look, you raise your children the way you wanted to raise them, and I'm going to raise mine the way I want to raise them."
That's like I raise mine now. You know, they're non-denomination. That way, when they get older, they can pick whatever religion they want to do, or if not, you
Mhm.
know, it doesn't really make a
Yep.
difference to me. You know, because I think, you know, we're all going to go to heaven. You know, as long as we live a good life, and you know, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter to me if you're baptized or if you go to church. You know, I have a relationship with my God on my own, in my own place. I don't have to go to church. You
That's
know,
right.
that's
Yeah.
how I feel. You know, and
Yeah.
a lot of people look down at it, but I mean, it's just how I like.
Yeah.
I choose to live my life. You know,
Yeah.
I
And
don't need.
Carly, that's why I said according to my mom, because not all Roman Catholics are brought up like that. But that's the way my mother was taught. That's the way my mother was brought up.
Right, her
And so
mother.
it had to come down the generations, and she was really mad when I broke that tradition. I mean, she didn't talk to me for like a month because she
Well,
asked me when my son was going to start CCD, which is Catholic.
yeah,
Yeah. And I said, he's probably not. And now you have to remember, guys, my son was diagnosed, unofficially diagnosed with ADHD by the time he was 3.
oh
Okay.
wow,
So for me to put this child who has ADHD into a Catholic schooling kind of thing, a Catholic schooling structure, he would have he would have gone nuts. He would have gone absolutely nuts. Not only that, but the nun or the teacher most likely would not know what to do with him.
right,
My
yeah,
son, my son, and sometimes I see it even to this day. My son, for most of his time on this earth, he cannot sit still from the minute he wakes up to the minute he literally crashes and falls asleep.
yeah.
Okay, he is nonstop, and he had to go through special schooling. He had to go through what's the IEPs,
Oh yeah, yeah.
individual educational program or something like that. We had to have IEP meetings. We had to do. I mean, he was just nonstop, and none of the teachers could deal with it.
Did you did you have him on medication?
Well, at 3, I can't put him on medication.
Oh, okay,
No
yeah.
medication is given to a child, I think, under the age of 4 or 5.
Right, right, okay.
So I had to deal all of
Oh,
that time. And then the first time they put him on medication, he got unofficially diagnosed with something else because of the reaction he had with the medication.
yeah. See, I really don't believe in medication for kids unless it's medically, you know what I mean, like life or
Mm-hmm.
death situation, because their brains are still developing up
Mm-hmm.
until they're what, 14, 15 for
Yeah.
girls and 18 for boys. Because my daughter had anxiety and depression when she was like in 7th grade. And I was like, no meds, no meds. You know, we're going to do this organically, you know.
Yeah.
And she came out okay. Right now, she's on medication. Well, she's in her 20s. So, you know, she's good. But I
Right.
didn't believe in all that because I seen growing up the mostly boys, when they were under that medication, they were zombies. They didn't care
Yes.
about anything. And I just thought that was so sad. And I said, you know, I will do anything for my child. But to see the boys
Yep.
become zombies, I don't want that to happen to my kids. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not care about anything. You know, it was
And
awful.
Diamond Queen, that's exactly what I did. I gave him caffeine.
It
And my
does.
mother
It
thought I was
really.
absolutely crazy.
And that's the
But
same.
yet,
Hey, I calm down too with coffee.
yeah, but yet my doc or his doctors, because I took my mother to one of his doctor's appointments because she thought I was absolutely crazy, losing my mind, that I would give him like a little bit of coffee.
Right.
She thought I was crazy. She goes, he's already hyper. What are you giving him caffeine for? I said,
Yeah.
because it counteracts his ADHD.
Mhm.
That's not possible. I don't understand. I took her to 3 different doctors, and all 3 doctors said
Same.
exactly the same
Yeah.
thing.
That's the same with Adderall, how it calms people. You know what I mean? Same thing. And then other people that don't have it, it hypes them up. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Now, the medication that they first put my was commonly given out was Ritalin.
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
remember that.
that was the first medication they gave my son. I don't want to tell you. My son was bouncing from one wall to the other. Literally, he was running back and forth and ricocheting off the walls. I finally caught him in mid stride, laid him down on the couch, sat on top of him because he's still trying to move. And I'm on the phone with the doctor. I'm like, my child is literally bouncing off the walls. I said, I am sitting on top of him to calm him down. What is going on?
Right.
He says, oh, good God. And I'm
Mm.
like, what? He goes, I really hate to say this. And I'm like, what? He goes, the only way he would have that reaction is if he has some form of bipolar.
Oh no.
Now, bipolar cannot be officially diagnosed until I think 10. He was only 5.
Yeah. And bipolar is ups and downs, real lows and real highs.
Just recently, he has been diagnosed with ADHD and multiple bipolar disorder,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
which means he has more than one form of bipolar.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And this child has been dealing with this all of his life, and he just now
It
got
takes a
diagnosed.
while. It took 15 years to get on the right medication for me for anxiety and
And
depression.
he's 25.
Yeah. I started.
25 years for them
Yeah.
to finally pinpoint what the problem was.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because, I mean, it's sad. It really is. But everybody's
Mm-hmm.
different. You know what I mean? And you got to go pick Cal up. Okay. Okay. Sorry. What was
That's
I
okay.
saying? Oh yeah, it took 15 years for me to get on the right medication to control my
Mm-hmm.
anxiety because
Yep.
I was either didn't give a shit about nothing on Prozac, or I was manic because the 2 medicines they gave me were interacting. So I was
Yeah.
manic, and that's horrible.
Yep.
So right now, I've been on this medication now for about 6 or 7 years, and it just levels me. I'm not high, I'm not low. It just keeps me,
Exactly.
you know.
Yep. Yep.
So, and I don't have panic.
Yeah.
I
They
mean, I've
finally.
had maybe 3 panic attacks in the past 5 years, so that's good.
Yeah. They
And
finally got him on the Abilify shot, so he gets a shot once a month,
oh,
and
they have
he has
one
completely
that
leveled out.
yeah, yeah. I'm on Trintellix,
Yep.
and I've only had to up it one time. You know, I'm on a low
Right.
dose of it. You know, and sometimes I feel like I don't need it, but I don't want to. I'm afraid to come off of it because I've come off of medications before, and God, it's awful.
And that's the thing. I mean, let me tell you guys, I have been heavily medicated before.
Oh.
I am no longer medicated. And that's because I choose
Right.
to look at things differently.
Yeah.
And I choose to do my research and go, okay, what can I do when I feel like this?
Yeah, and that's all a part of
So
therapy, what we went through. Yeah.
basically, I research different coping techniques. That's the biggest thing, and I'm telling you, it has
Yeah.
helped a lot. Now, mind you, there have been times where I'm like, and I mentioned it yesterday. I almost went to the hospital to be like, okay, put me on something because I can't do this anymore.
And
You know?
you can take vitamins too. Like I've done a
Yep.
lot of research with the B vitamins,
Yep.
and I take them, especially during the winter because I get the winter blues. I need sun. I'm like a plant. I do. I need
Hi,
my sunshine.
Palmy. Yeah,
I thought
I do not like the winter at all.
me neither.
At all.
I hurt because I have arthritis, and not being in the sun, takes a toll on me. It really does. I need the vitamin D.
Yeah. And I
I feel
call it
good today.
I call it my winter funk. That's what I call it.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're
Hi,
stuck
Irene.
Yeah, and you can get the B12 shots at your doctor's office because my daughter, I told her, I was like, you're like me, go get the B12,
Yeah.
and because energy levels are so low, there's times where I have to do my work is fine. I'm good when I'm there, but when I come home, it's like I just want to lay around, and I can't do that either because in my family, blood clots run in my family, so I can't just lay around. I have to be up and moving.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Angela.
Okay. Love you too, Mom. Yeah, I just did. Now I will say, now I'm used to my winter funk. Okay, I'm used to it. I've dealt with it my entire life.
Yeah.
But this year was really bad.
We had a bad winter here. I mean, it
So
hardly
bad.
ever snows here. We've had like a couple inches in 3 years. That's how much it doesn't snow here. But this year, we got slammed. And
And it wasn't. I don't think. See, we didn't get a whole lot of snow. Okay, we didn't get a whole lot of snow. I think it was more because while we didn't get snow, we still had the hungover, gray looking, like just
yeah,
dreary clouds, and I think that's what did it because we did not have. I mean, I think last week we had our first blizzard.
yeah,
And it wasn't really that bad.
yeah,
I think we got like 2 inches of snow, I think, for the
yeah.
entire blizzard. But I think it was blowing more than it was landing.
Right, right.
Um,
And the wind,
but
the
the
wind
wind
down
was
here.
horrible.
I mean, in the city when I came from, we didn't have hardly any wind because of all the the big buildings and everything. But when I first came down here, I came to Millsboro, which is next to Bethany Beach, and the wind. I was like, does the wind ever calm down? It's like, ain't no
Especially by
sense
the
doing your
beach.
hair
No.
around here. You just stick it up, ponytail, and go because the wind's just gonna, mess it up.
Yeah. 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 I mean, it was last Saturday because we lost power.
Oh, did you? I hate that. Thank God. Now
Remember, I posted it on the Facebook group that I was going to try to make the live if we still had power.
right, yeah.
Because in the morning, our power was going on, off, on, off, on, off. And then I think it was at noonish, somewhere around there, we went out.
Mm.
Went out, and it was so cold. It was
That's
so
awful.
cold.
See, I'm lucky I have a fireplace. God forbid if anything would happen, I'm lucky for that. Well, I used to have a wood stove in my last house, and we used to lose
Mhm.
power. And I could cook on my wood stove too because, our stove was electric and everything.
Right.
So I was blessed to have that because when our power went out, I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna stick a pot on the stove, put some water in it. We're good. We're having soup
We
tonight.
we went like 6 or 7
Yeah.
hours without power.
Oh my God, that's too much. I would have been out. I would have been somewhere else. And
There was nowhere. There was nowhere to go. I mean, it was literally a blizzard. Like, if you went
yeah,
outside, you were going to get blown away. Like, no two doubts about it. You were going to get blown away. I mean, there was crap going everywhere.
I would have just slept.
And yeah, I don't think I slept, but I did. Sure in the heck, I stayed underneath them covers.
I bet. Oh God, I hate to be cold. I hate it.
I was so cold. I had this on. I had a sweater on. I had leggings, sweatpants, a t-shirt, a sweater, my hoodie under the covers, and I was still cold.
Oh gosh.
It was freezing here. It was like less than 20 degrees here, and
Oh
the
my.
snow was just raging.
Mm, 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 mm.
It
That's
was
scary.
horrible.
Yeah.
And then to have the lights go out for 6 hours, I was like,
That's
what the
awful.
heck?
I know. I hate winter.
It was bad. And then of course everybody was on everybody's asses
Oh,
because there was nothing to do.
right, right.
We had no internet, we had no phone, we had nothing. No TV, no nothing.
Did you have cell phone data?
Um Mr. Adventures and his mom does, but I don't. I don't have the only way that I can do anything with my phone is if I have Wi-Fi access.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. So being that I had no Wi-Fi access, I literally had nothing. Thank God I have books.
Oh yeah. Old school.
Mm-hmm. And I had a fully charged tablet, and I had some Kindle books downloaded onto the tablet, so I was able to listen to those.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, I would have went nuts without
But
internet.
that was it. And everybody is like freaking out. And I'm like, find something to do.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
just find something to do. Color in a book, doodle, like take a nap. Like, what do you want me to tell you?
yeah. I would have slept.
I think finally Mr. Adventures was like, yeah, no, I'm going to bed. I'm like, night.
Right.
Like,
That's
thank
like
God, go to sleep.
I remember when I was younger, Hurricane Gloria came, and my dad said I slept through the whole thing. He was like, "You didn't hear the wind and all that." I mean, they were boarding up houses and everything, and I'm like, "No, I slept through the whole thing."
I used
Wake
to
up.
live in New York,
Oh
and
yeah.
I would sleep through
Mm-hmm.
hurricanes. I slept right through. We had an earthquake. I
Oh
slept
God.
right through it. Yeah.
I remember the last earthquake little thing that we had here. I was sitting on the porch with a friend, just shooting the shit,
Yep.
And all of a sudden, it was shaking. And I'm like, my husband, I'm like, Brian, what are you doing in there? He's like, nothing. I'm just sitting here. I thought he was running through the house with the dogs. I was like, what are you
Mm-hmm.
doing? And then, of course, it came on the radio and, the TV that we had the earthquake. And I was
That's what
like,
happened. That's what happened to me. I was at work, and I was an assistant manager for a store, and I was on my lunch break. And my husband had come. My husband at the time, he came to join me for lunch, and we were sitting outside, and I think I was waiting for my food or whatever. But anyway, we were sitting outside, and my husband was notorious for shaking his leg, like
oh,
bouncing
yeah,
his leg.
yeah.
So this shaking happened, and I look over, and his leg's not moving, and I just so happened to glance up at the right time, and the sun was glaring on the glass, and I could literally see the glass moving.
Oh, my God.
I
What do you
bolted
freak
back
out?
to my store. I'm like, is everybody okay?
Right?
And
Yeah, it's scary.
they were like, what was that? And I'm like, it had to have been an earthquake. And now, of course, I didn't know what the heck was going on. I was at work.
Right, yeah.
But I thought it was my husband, like, shaking his leg. And I just so happened to catch the glare on the window, and I see literally the window moving.
Scary. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God.
But we're blessed down here. We don't get that. Like, I couldn't live in California. There's no way.
No. Visit, yes. Live.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to visit. Go to
Yeah.
Hollywood, see the stars, and stuff like that. I love stuff like that. But then I need to go back home. I can't. I would freak out.
There's only one place, well, maybe two places that I would go that are considered cities in California, and that is San Diego and Sacramento. Those are the only two cities that I would go to. I wouldn't go anywhere near LA or Hollywood.
Oh no.
No, I wouldn't go anywhere near it. If I were to go to California, I want to be out in the country.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I want to be out in the country. I do.
Yeah.
I'm now, mind you, I've pretty much been a country bumpkin my entire life. Okay,
Yeah.
I've never lived in a major city. I mean, I lived in Tampa one time down in Florida, but I didn't consider that really a city.
Right.
But I've always lived in the country.
Right.
So, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't mind visiting San Diego Zoo. I wouldn't mind visiting Ashbury Street in Sacramento. But my thing is more like country. Like I want to see the wide open.
Yeah.
You
I want to see the
yeah.
mountains. I want to see the,
Yep.
everything. That's how I am.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know when we were living in the city that we were living in the city, and it was back then the crime rate. I mean, it was bad, but we didn't know,
Yeah.
I mean, we went to the park, it was kind of, we were free to do whatever we wanted to do. We'd go off on roller skating and, that was it. We were being kids, we didn't have time to think about, am I going to get shot? Am I, going to get mugged? And we didn't know that until we got older,
Yeah. Yep.
And
and that's like
my daughter.
When I tell people I'm from New York, I go, yeah, I'm from New York.
New York is safe.
But they don't realize I'm from the country part of New York. I'm not from Manhattan. I mean, I was born in Yonkers, which is considered one of the major cities. I was born in Yonkers, but I was not raised in Yonkers. I was raised in the country. I was further north. So
yeah, it's beautiful up there.
But I don't tell people that a whole lot. I'm like, yeah, I'm from New York. What about it?
Right. I don't tell people I'm from Baltimore a lot either because it's just so horrible there. I'm kind of, but I'm proud because where I'm from, I've experienced things. You know what I mean? I have that street smart, which is good. And I pass that on to my kids, Yeah. Because you always have, you never know. I mean, it's bad down here with drugs and stuff like that. You go to Salisbury, it's like little Baltimore.
You're going to get it everywhere. We have it here in the little town of Westminster. It gets bad here. I mean, you're going to have it everywhere. It's just like I've been here long enough to know where not to go in Westminster.
Exactly. That's how it is here too. Yeah. And my husband's the same way when he does
I know where not to go.
Yeah.
Like there are certain parts of Westminster you will not catch me in the dead of night. Just saying.
I know,
and
right?
I live in Westminster.
Right. It's like that. I mean, down at the park at night, I don't let my kids go down there because I know what they're, what other people are doing down there. And I just, but it is better here than it is in Baltimore. And the schools here are awesome.
Yeah.
Anything you need, anything that the kids need, they're real attentive to them, and it's a lot of kids. I mean, and they're building up all around here. It's getting so crowded. And I'm like,
that's what they're doing here now. Believe it or not, that's what they're doing here in Westminster. Everything is getting all built up. They're taking away our mountains and our fields and all of that. And everything is being developed. I'm like, why? What? Just why?
Well,
the other day I took my son down.
Yeah.
I took my son down Pennsylvania Avenue here in Westminster. And it's called Pennsylvania Avenue because you literally, if you take that, you get to Pennsylvania in like a half an hour.
Oh, okay.
So I was going down Pennsylvania Avenue and for his job interview, whatever he was doing. And this is how much I don't get out, guys. Okay. I used to go down this street all the time. Okay. And as a matter of fact, I used to work on that street. And I take him to get his interview done and all of that. And he goes, too bad we don't have any money. I'd say, let's go to Royal Farms. And I'm thinking, Royal Farms is all the way up on 140. Like, what? Why is he talking Royal Farms? I happened to like glance to my left for just a second, and I was like, when did they build that?
Oh, I know. It's like that here too with the Royal Farms everywhere.
I'm thinking he wants me to take him all the way down 140
Yeah.
to Royal Farms. And I look up and there's Royal Farms staring me in the face. And I'm like, when did that happen?
Overnight.
It's crazy.
I know.
And
it's like that.
I was born in LA but moved 13 hours north, almost Oregon. See, yeah, that's more like me, Jeremy. Like, get me out into the country.
Right.
Sacramento is 3 hours south from me. Nice. But yeah, I mean, I was like, when did this happen? He's like, oh, that's been up for like a couple of months now. And I'm like, new to me. It's news to me. Did not know that.
And it's funny because every town has a rural farm, and then they'll have the headquarters right across the street, and then it's like rural farms everywhere, which yeah. I like rural farms. I like their chicken.
Your bestie lives in Valley Springs. Oh, Valley.
Mm.
Well, guys, it has been fun, but I do need to go.
Me too, honey. I appreciate you so much for having me on.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I had a blast. Thank you so much for finally getting on my channel.
Oh, anytime, honey. Just send me the link if I'm free.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to head out here. I hope you guys had a blast. It was a blast for me getting to know Bonnie and sharing Bonnie with you guys. But yeah, it is time. It is time.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
I love this community, and I want to give back as much as I've gotten because it's wonderful. Everybody's been so kind, so attentive.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
There's times where I'm just like, I'm not on for a couple of days. I'm just down,
Yep.
It happens. And then I come right back on, and
I will tell you, and this has been said to me before, and I have lived it. I have experienced it. When you're feeling down and you feel like nah, I'm not going to go live. I don't feel like it. Go live.
Do it. Yeah. Yeah. Because everybody lifts your spirits,
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes, Christopher. It's been a great chat.
Yes. Awesome chat. Thank you guys. But like I said, it is time for Miss Angie to bid you guys all adieu, but not before I remind you to always do what you love what you do, and always stay adventurous. I love you guys. I will see you guys all tomorrow, and you guys will be able to finally see my secret project.
Ooh, can't wait.
What's it gonna be? For those of you who don't know, I will be live again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see all you lovely people here. Hello, Diane. I'm sorry, but I do have to go. I would stay, but I really gotta get stuff done. All right. Much love to everybody.
Love you guys.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.